Stuart and his team at Harrogate were looking to procure some laptops, which they needed then to be stored and called off over a period of time. The guys had put out an invitation to tender, which we'd picked up on, and together with David Batters, we put together a response using Hewlett-Packard.
ACS were able to come in as financially the most competitive, but more importantly, they were able to meet the criteria that we put forward.
The procurement was under the Crown Commercial Services Technology Products and Associated Services framework. We're on lots 1, 2 and 3, which allow us to supply hardware and software solutions and wrap around project delivery and professional services, disposal, etc. That's a big part of our growth strategy at ACS. We're building a team to focus solely on that.
Probably the biggest frustration we would have had. Luckily, we never came across that. David was always accessible, so we were able to contact him and he would get back to us. If he wasn't immediately available, he'd get back to us very, very quickly, which is really, really appreciated and made a really big difference. The delivery from the bonded storage was exceptional.
The buying power and the relationships that we have meant that we had access to the right source of devices, so we were able to supplement that original order.
When the pandemic started to grip pretty hard, kit that would be used Monday, Friday was suddenly being used 7 days a week.
Having couriers and logistics partners that are able to ship equipment on the right size vehicles, at the right volume, with the right access equipment, at short notice is really, really important.
I would send through a request for a certain amount of certain items from our storage stock. These would arrive next day. I mean, I've never had a service provider like that before.
They were seeing volumes that matched or were in excess of what they would see around Christmas time. So yeah, having those relationships, being able to get that priority, that's really important to us.
Everybody commented on it. The team that were rolling out the stuff, they were planning for about 4 or 5 business days. It's like, no, it'll be here tomorrow morning. So many people had to work from home, not just from the government directive, but from a protection point of view. With us being only a very small trust, our stock of available laptops was very minor. We had a very small amount of devices to go out.
All of a sudden, you're in a situation where there was, a number of PCs. Where that changes, that need for notebook devices becomes much, much higher as people start to work remotely and need to doing that at scale very quickly.
He came to us with an option of some laptops. I think he had 70 or so of them. He made us very well aware that the demand was very high.
I think pretty much everybody in every business and organisation, public sector and private sector in the country, was trying to lay its hands on those exact same devices at that time. And it's really important to us at ACS that we make sure that we prioritise our customers, but also the NHS is going to be key for everybody. So we want to make sure that we're doing the right job and delivering for them.
We did find that with some of our other suppliers where we were asking similar questions, they would provide us with an option. We would check to see how viable it was, and then when we went back, the stock had gone.
We've got a strong story to tell in public sector already, but we think that we can really expand in this area. Definitely it's a big growth push for ACS.
They've become essentially one of our regular and trusted suppliers.